Today we're gonna be checking out part 2 of why superpowers would suck in real life. And I'm not gonna lie, some of these powers you probably won't never want in your life. Because if you have this shit would suck. Why would superpower would suck in real life?
Superhero.
Okay.
But if superpowers were real, would they actually be any good?
Yeah. Let me see this.
Welcome to the world of superpowers, where everything sounds awesome until you actually get one. First up, super regeneration.
How could super generation actually possibly go wrong? How could this possibly go wrong? It's super regeneration. What could be bad about super regeneration?
That cool ability where you can heal from anything. Sounds perfect, right? You get shot? No worries. Your wound zips closed faster than your ex blocking you on social media. Your arm gets chopped off? Just wait 5 seconds and boom, brand new limb.
Right.
But in reality, things would be a little different. Let's rewind. So your arm gets chopped off. What actually happens next? The moment your arm gets chopped off, your brain explodes with pain signals. Oh, did you think super healing comes with super pain tolerance? Wrong.
True.
You're feeling every excruciating nerve-ending scream, just like any regular human. Your only adaptation is the healing that comes after. But how exactly does this healing work? Let's dive into 2 scenarios. Scenario 1. Your body heals just like a normal human's, but at hyperspeed. Blood vessels constrict, platelets rush in, and scar tissue forms faster than you can say,
"Where's my arm?"
But here's the catch, your limb isn't growing back. Ever. You're just left with a really nicely sealed stump. Congratulations on your extremely efficient scar. Scenario 2 is more promising. Your cells start dividing like crazy.
Deadpool lot pains back. Deadpool be suffering through this, bro.
Amazing. Except for one tiny problem. Every cell division is a game of genetic Russian roulette. With billions of new cells forming, your DNA copying errors stack up faster than medical bills.
Just cut it off again.
And you know what happens when cells go rogue? Cancer.
Oh.
This is the 9th cancer this week.
Maybe you could just cut off your tumor-filled arm and try again. Problem solved. But the fun doesn't stop there. Remember telomeres from biology class? Those little protective caps on your DNA that get shorter every time your cells divide? The things responsible for aging. Your superpower is basically aging on steroids. Your cells are dividing so fast that your biological clock isn't ticking, it's sprinting. You might heal that wound, but you'll look like a walking fossil by next Tuesday.
Ain't no way!
And let's not forget about the time it would take to heal. A complex structure like an arm would take weeks or even months to fully regenerate. You won't be able to clap your hands for a while. Sorry.
Some bull? Okay, but I feel like he kind of like made that one to be bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine some evil corporation discovers your powers. With nothing but a feeding tube to keep you alive, they could subject you to endless torture, cutting you open again and again to study how your powers work. And if you're unlucky, you don't even get to fall unconscious.
Damn.
That got dark fast. Well, let's lift the mood and talk about something more uplifting.
Okay. What possibly could go wrong with flight? What possibly could go wrong with
flying would actually be pretty awesome. You guys in the comments of the last video were right by choosing this one. But don't get too excited, your airborne adventures would still come with some drawbacks. In the real world, you probably need wings to fly.
Yeah.
And not those cute little angel wings from Halloween costumes. For a human weighing about 180 pounds to actually get off the ground, you'd need massive wings.
Massive?
An albatross, the bird with the biggest wingspan at 11 feet, weighs only 26 pounds. Scaling that up, your human-sized wings would need to stretch nearly 29 feet.
Damn!
Imagine trying to get through a doorway. But let's say you could fly superhero style without the ridiculous wings. There would still be some problems.
Yeah, this is flight.
Altitude is your first enemy. The higher you go, the thinner the air gets. Your human lungs aren't built for that. Go above a certain height without an oxygen mask, and you'll pass out mid-flight. And I think crashing into the ground from 30,000 feet wouldn't be a fun experience.
Boom.
And don't forget about bugs. At high speeds, hitting even a tiny insect feels like getting shot with a BB gun.
Ouch.
No windshield wipers on your face, remember? One beat of the eyeball at that speed, and your heroic journey ends with you spiraling
Bugs don't fly that high, no way. No way bugs fly that high.
They're basically feathered missiles with attitude problems. Ever seen what a bird does to an airplane windshield? Now imagine
Damn!
that's your face. Geese would be the new supervillains in your life.
Damn!
Temperature is a whole other problem. And the higher you go, the
Birds
colder
are
it gets.
crazy.
Fly too high without protection, and you'll be a human popsicle. So if you had the power to fly, you'd need a full body suit so you don't freeze to death, an oxygen tank so you don't pass out mid-flight, protective goggles so bugs don't blind you, and you'd need to fly slow enough to dodge birds. But hey, you're flying. Did I
Okay,
miss
how can
something?
you make this worse? No
Oh,
way
yeah,
can make
let's
this
not forget
worse.
about the government. Flying
Oh,
without
brother.
permission could make you a target for the military.
Oh, brother.
Accidentally cruise over a no-fly zone? You're now being tracked by fighter jets wondering what kind of weird missile you are. Good luck explaining your superpower to the military tribunal.
Wow.
Still, I think having flight would be better than not having it. The advantages just outweigh the negatives. But maybe get a really good lawyer, just in case. Know what else would
Get
get
an
you
Iron
in
Man
trouble?
suit at this point. Facts.
X-ray vision. Most people think this means seeing through clothes, but sorry to break it to you. You
You're
won't be
seeing
seeing
bones.
anyone naked. Actual X-rays only show bones. Ever seen an X-ray image? It's just a spooky skeleton, not some magical
Spooky,
see-through
scary
power.
skeleton.
Unless you're a doctor, this ability is pretty useless. And the worst part? Every time you activate this so-called superpower, you're basically blasting people with radiation. Congrats,
Damn.
your superpower is giving everyone cancer.
Damn.
Some hero you turned out to be.
Damn.
Moving on,
I
let's
never
talk
thought about it like that.
superhearing. The power to hear everything. Sounds cool until about 30 seconds in. Imagine your ears picking up every conversation, every dog bark, every toilet flush within a 1-mile radius. Want to sleep? Good luck with that. Your neighbor 3 blocks away
Daredevil?
just sneezed. Someone's microwave just dinged half a mile away. 2 cats are fighting in an alley.
Damn.
A couple is having an argument
That
about...
would be no superhero would be pissed off if you can't turn off. Superhero would definitely be really annoying. 'Cause, like, can you imagine having a superhero and you can't turn off? Oh yeah, that'd be terrifying.
whose turn it is to take out the
Yikes.
trash. All at the same time. Your brain would be drowning in an ocean of noise pollution. Normal humans hear between 20 to 20,000 hertz, but with super hearing, you'd pick up everything from whale songs to bat squeaks. And let's be honest, what are you actually going to do with super hearing? Become the world's nosiest neighbor? Hey Jim, I overheard you talking to your lover about divorcing your wife. Is everything alright? Sure, your brain might eventually adapt and filter some noise out, but until then, you'd be a twitchy, sleep-deprived mess begging for earplugs.
Okay.
Next on the list is talking to fish. Well, this will be a quick one. Do you really want to be Aquaman?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I thought so.
No.
At last we have mind reading. Mind reading is fine, unless you can't switch it off. So
Then
you're
it's
reading
annoying.
minds every time,
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Yeah, we see how this happened
And
on
you'd
a lot of
probably go
shows.
insane quite quickly. Having to hear thoughts constantly is just like being forced to listen to someone nagging you forever. Imagine being at a basketball game and getting blasted with everyone's thoughts simultaneously. Most of us would end up going completely insane or just isolate ourselves after a while. Being constantly bombarded with other people's minds would make you lose consciousness of your own self. You wouldn't even know who you are anymore. Plus, the police
Damn.
would definitely make you their human lie detector.
Damn. I mean, that might be useful. The line detector part, that might be useful. That was such a good ass video. Part 1 was better, but that was a good ass video. I'm not gonna lie.